Hi there, it's Lindsay Winsemius with Apogee Invent here, and today I want to talk to you about 5 of the easiest ways to improve your website. So whether you build your own website or have someone that does it for you, I'm sure you know that a quality and good functioning website is really important to having a good brand image online. And also we've talked how online and offline marketing are merging and the importance of creating a really cohesive message across all your different marketing channels. And the website is a crucial role, it's the gateway between a lot of the offline and online marketing efforts. So I know it's easy to spend a lot of time and money on your website, and it can get really frustrating, but today I want to talk about a few of the easiest but often overlooked ways to improve your website without investing a lot of time or money. So let's get started. The first thing you should be doing is to check your website regularly. So how often do you Google the name of your business, or look over your website for errors, or test your forms, click on all the links? So websites degrade over time as browsers update, or you make some other changes to your website that might break something that worked before. And the problem is that nothing says incompetent about a business like a poorly functioning website or broken links or other errors, not to mention the fact that it means you could be losing leads if your form's not working. So here's what you should be doing on a regular basis. Test all your forms. Do they work? Is the data being collected in your CRM? Click on all the links on your website. Do they go to the right page? And how easy are they to find and click, like from a mobile device? Also, scroll through all the pages. Look for something that looks off, like broken images or maybe even typos that you missed before, or just difficult to read fonts. Use the incognito window option to check your pop-ups and the search engine result pages. What are visitors seeing when they see your website for the first time? And then go through all of the other ones that I've just mentioned again on a mobile device. Make sure the experience is just as easy and hassle-free on all devices. Making a great first impression is really important, and having an error-free website is the first step to giving a really good first impression of your business. Number 2, optimize your loading speed. Studies have shown that load time is one of the top factors in determining conversion rates and sales on your website. So what does that mean for you? A slow website is going to cost you customers. How fast is your website? Well, I like to check using Google's page speed test, as you can see in the example here. They provide some suggestions for you to follow, but I'll give you a quick summary of ways to speed up load time on your site. First, consider using AMPs, or accelerated mobile pages. This can be costly, but it's a surefire way to speed up your load time, and it'll give you a little boost with your Google ranks. If you spend a lot of time creating content to bring more traffic to your site, this could be a great option for you. Second, get rid of extra widgets. Odds are they're only distracting from your conversion goal anyway. Third, tone down on the ads. If you have ads or promotions that pop up, use them wisely. Not only could they be slowing down your speed, but people are evolving to ignore ads and the content surrounding the ads. And finally, be careful with images and animation. Large images that aren't compressed properly or animation can really slow down the load time on your site. Number 3, make your font sizes bigger. I know that sounds really simple, but bigger font sizes not only hold more visual weight and help the usability of your website, but they can also be the difference between users converting or becoming frustrated and leaving because they're not finding what they want. It's no surprise that users now scan text rather than reading word for word. We all do it. And in an effort to make that easier, you can make your font sizes larger, and you can also use things like bolding to draw the attention to certain areas or text on your website. And then while you're making your font sizes a little larger, you can clean up that extra content that won't fit anymore, and that will help you to really be concise. And you might also want to consider how the typography of your website is influencing your visitors. That brings us to number 4. Consider changing your typography. Remember how I said the first impression is so important on your website? Well, you can influence visitors' impression of your website within the first few seconds by your color choices and by the typography on your site. The font type can evoke certain emotions, which studies have shown are the main driving force behind decision making for consumers. So make sure your font type is setting the right mood on your website. Finally, number 5, pick the right color for your call to action. Now, take a moment and consider, what is the ultimate goal of your website? To get more leads, or maybe make more sales, or perhaps you're trying to educate your visitors. Whatever your goal is, most websites want visitors to take some action, whether it means filling out a form to join your mailing list, or getting them to make a purchase, or even just having them go to another page to like your social media or a crowdfunding campaign. Whatever action you want users to take, it needs to stand out on your page. What is one of the easiest ways to do this? Pick a contrasting color that conveys value or urgency. Then use power words in the headers or on the button to tell your visitors why they need to take action now. Make sure all the buttons or links on your website match, because people expect and want consistency. Make the process as easy and painless as possible for them to take the action that you want them to take. Taking a little bit of extra time to focus on your call to action and the button you want them to click is going to make a big difference in the conversion rate and the overall success of your website. Let's summarize. First, check your website regularly for errors and get them fixed. Second, check your load time and make sure it's as fast as possible. Third, make your fonts bigger. Fourth, consider what your typography is telling visitors and make necessary adjustments. Fifth, make your call to action stand out by picking contrasting colors and power words. Thanks for watching today's marketing video. I hope you found it helpful. To get more useful marketing tips, be sure to subscribe to our channel or join our mailing list to get them sent directly to your inbox. Just visit apogeeinvent.com.